Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your collective general energy reading for October the 3rd, 2023. Just a little public service announcement. I have never considered myself or presented myself as a registered life coach, ever, in the 20-something years I've been doing this. So I just wanted to put that out there. And again, thank you guys for turning up and tuning in. Let's see what our energy is on this beautiful day of October the 3rd, 2023. So I wanted to, how I feel about this day. I have been very weepy, I think. And I think that a lot of us are going through this process of releasing things that, releasing residual energy that may have been left behind when we went through, our shadow work or our releasing and cutting cords and things like that. So if you're feeling a little bit anxious today, a little bit weepy today, a little bit insecure or uncertain today, my request, my suggestion, not request really, my suggestion would be to go outside and to ground and to kind of just release it. If you have to cry, cry. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with crying. I kind of feel like crying helps wash away all of that residual toxic energy that we may be holding on to from things that have hurt us. So, and it's also like the Eight of Pentacles. It's also working on oneself, right? When we work on oneself, when we work on ourselves and we're able to release, it helps other people. The Six of Pentacles to me is kind of like balancing karmic scales, and it's also giving back to those who have helped you. But if you're in a place or a mindset or a heart space of sadness or anger or resentment, then it's very, very difficult to be open to the prosperity, abundance, and balance that is around you. So it's very important that we continue to work on ourselves. And I know the Pentacles, I know it has to do with material things, but working on oneself, one's ideas, one's dreams and desires, I think it kind of all fits together. When we work on our wants, needs, dreams, and desires, we also have to work on ourselves to open ourselves up to those wants, needs, dreams, and desires and be receptive to it. And when we are receptive to it as a whole, then we can help everyone else as a whole. If we are closed off to or have feelings of insecurity and doubt and sadness and betrayal and hurt, but are continuing or trying to work on ourselves in one instance, that work that we're doing on ourselves in just this little part isn't going to accomplish what we are trying to accomplish as a whole. So as we are working on ourselves mentally, as we are working on ourselves financially, as we are working on ourselves spiritually, we must also be working on ourselves emotionally, mentally, being receptive, being nurturing, being patient, protecting ourselves from people who wish to slander us or hurt us or deceive us. So when we bring all of that together, and not allow other people to preoccupy us or distract us, right? If they're going out to the club and we know that there's work that needs to be done, what is going to be more beneficial, going out to the club or the continuation of work that needs to be done on self, and the continuation of work that needs to be done, period. So we get it all together as a whole, and then here we are, able to pay back, pay it forward, balance karmic scales, spread our wings, be receptive to the transformation, the nurturing, and the patience that's around us, the self-love. And then the Ace of Swords comes in, and she gives us all these wonderful, great ideas. And this to me looks like a puppy. And I want to talk about being loyal to these ideas. Because if you're going through the process of releasing and letting go, and you're going through the process of working on self, and you're going through the process of being receptive to nurturing, to the transformation, to the transition, to the patience, to the worthiness, to the awakenedness, to the self-love, then you are going to want to be loyal. to the ideas that Spirit presents to you. You're going to be receptive and open to the ideas that Spirit is presenting to you. And you most definitely going to be open to the idea of success and abundance and prosperity that those ideas that are being presented to you will bring along. So working on oneself in more ways than one will be extremely beneficial to you. So we have well-being. This is for your well-being. This transition, transformation, receptiveness that you're going through, being receptive to the transition, the transformation, all of that is for your well-being. And during that time, you step into a time of peace. You recognize that the obstacles that we manufacture for ourselves are just that. It's an illusion. It's a manufacturing. It's our own doing. When there are trials and tribulations, or when there are people who are upset or angry at us for whatever reason, or when we feel insecure and doubtful and hurt or angry or resentful, all of those are low vibrational energies that stop us from acquiring what we desire. When we start that work on ourselves to heal for our own well-being, to love ourselves for our own well-being, to be patient, to be nurturing for our own well-being, to go through this transformation, which means working on oneself and being receptive to everything that follows, we soon come into a time of peace. We soon come into a time of not allowing all those manufactured bullshit feelings or manufactured bullshit problems or manufactured bullshit out there in the world problems to hinder our growth or to hurt us in any way. And then we become very open to the success, to the ideas of success, to what we have to do to step into the success. And then we have this loyalty to ourselves to kind of go through with it all, right? So today, work on self, work on being receptive to balancing karmic scales, work on being receptive to helping others, pay it forward if you're able to. Be open to ideas that come to you. Write them down if you need to. These are ideas from Spirit, from Source, from God, and they can come from anywhere, right? Spirit, Source, God, your ancestors, deities, whatever. They use things that we can feel, see, touch, and taste to offer these ideas, because most of us aren't on the level of being silent enough or still enough to listen to what Spirit has to say. So they bring these ideas to us in the form of a conversation in a movie, or a form of a chapter in a book you're reading, or in the form of a conversation with a friend, or in the form of a song you hear on the radio. And if you recognize this as the messages from Spirit or your ancestors or your past loved ones, then you will know that this will lead you to a time of peace and success. So I hope that helps, my friend. Talk soon. Bye.